Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I'm so excited to be able to be doing another one for you guys. But before we jump into this video, let me introduce myself for any of you who may be new to my channel and don't know who I am. So my name is Mystical Essence and I am an intuitive tarot card reader, oracle card reader, astrologer, and spiritual mentor. I have 13 plus years under my belt, helping people, mentoring people along their spiritual journey. It's really my love and my passion, and it's what I love to do. I love to help empower people. I love to see people excel in their own spiritual growth and development, and I want to do everything I can to help you guys with that too, and to help empower you as spiritual beings, as physical beings, and in whatever other way I possibly can. So, if you are into tarot, if you're into astrology, or if you're into spirituality in general, please feel free to click the thumbs up button or give this channel a subscribe below. So, subscribing to this channel does send you notifications whenever I post a new video so you don't miss any of my content. So with that being said, let's jump into this video, shall we? So in this video, we're going to do a week ahead reading, and this reading is going to be a little bit different from the ones that I have done on this channel previously. In this reading, we're just going to do one reading for the collective as a whole. If you guys would like a personalized reading for your week ahead, personalized and geared towards you, check out my Etsy shop, which will be linked in the pinned comment below this video. So in this reading, we are going to look at the overall energies of the week ahead. We're going to look at some of the opportunities being brought to us this week, what challenges may lay ahead, and also any advice that the cards or spirit may have for us this week. So on that note, let's get into these readings and jump in. So, the very first part of this reading that I wanted to do was the overall energies of this week. So, one card came out for that, and that was the Pluto card reversed. Now, if anybody's ever worked with planetary energies, you know that Pluto is not the easiest planet to work with. It is the planet of transformation, okay? So it is also the planet connected to shadow work as well. And this was a big theme coming through, that this week, the overall energies are looking at things that we have been avoiding, right? Looking into our shadows, looking into the demons that we have not wanted to look at within ourselves, okay? In doing that transformational work to heal all the things that we need to heal from that we have been avoiding. I feel like this week we are not going to be able to avoid this stuff because it is going to smack us in the face, and it is going to be, Pluto's going to bring them all up and say like, look, this needs to be dealt with. There is no running from this. There is no escaping this. This needs to be dealt with. Here it is. Deal with it. And that's kind of the way Pluto works if you've ever worked with this energy. So that's the overall energies that are coming through this week. A lot of shadow work and a lot of facing our inner demons that we have been avoiding facing. So that brings us to the next part of this reading, which are the opportunities that this shadow work and inner transformation are going to provide for us this week. And we had two cards come out for that. We had the Five of Wands along with the Eight of Wands. And these depictions, both of these depictions, you can see this upward movement. And the Five of Wands, the one wand is rising up above the others, and the Eight of Wands, all of the wands are kind of shooting upwards. So we can see this theme of ascension, or at least this opportunity to ascend coming through this week. But here's the catch with this opportunity. In order to fully embrace this opportunity to ascend and to become more connected to ourselves, we have to embrace all aspects of ourselves. You cannot be connected fully to yourself unless you can embrace the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. We all have light sides, we all have dark sides, and we need to embrace both of those sides in order to embrace ourselves fully. And that's the opportunity that's coming through, is this chance to delve into the darker aspects of ourselves this week in order to embrace that aspect so that we can ascend and we can step into our power as spiritual beings, physical beings, more fully. And that's an amazing opportunity to be presented with this week. But again, it is an opportunity. It's up to you whether you take that opportunity or not. So that brings us into the third part of our reading, which is looking at the challenges that may present themselves this week. And we have the Eight of Wands coming up reversed, which I thought was really interesting because we had the Eight of Wands upright come up in the opportunities section, and now we have the Eight of Wands reversed coming up as the challenges. So I feel like the challenges really being able to descend and to really look at the darker aspects of who we are, right? It's going to be hard to look at those and to embrace those as part of ourselves. And I feel like part of what makes this so hard is that we are taught that this is bad, that this is a negative side, and that we should not pay any attention to it and it will just go away. But realistically, there is neither good nor bad until you label things, right? Energy is just energy. What makes you you is just you. What makes it good or makes it bad is, your perception on it. And, it's amazing through doing the shadow work that I've done, the transformation that can come about from looking at the darker aspects of you and just saying, I love you, I accept you, right? It instantly shifts the energy and it's amazing. But like I said previously, we can't embrace who we are and step into our full power and our full being as human beings if we don't embrace the dark side of us as well, because otherwise we're only embracing half of who we are. And it's difficult to look at the other half in order to embrace who we are fully. And I feel like that's going to be the biggest challenge for a lot of people this week, is actually taking the plunge in to looking at your own demons, so to speak. So that brings us to the last and final part of this reading, which is the advice. So the advice that we have coming through, we had 4 cards come up for that. We had the Wiccan Reed Ethos upright. We had Lord God Masculine reversed. We had Skyring Mirror Shadow reversed, and we had Witch's Cottage Security reversed come up. So what I feel like this is asking, the advice that this is giving you, is to really look at the foundation, where these beliefs that this part of you is positive or negative come from, right? Because again, nothing about us is positive or negative until we throw the belief on it that it is, right? Otherwise, it just is. It's simply a part of us. And this isn't an easy process to do, okay? It will push you out of your comfort zone. It will, it'll probably make you very, very uncomfortable to shine light on why this is. But in order to really do shadow work, in order to really begin to heal yourself, you must first understand why you feel this is bad, where that comes from. And then you can begin the process of changing and transforming that belief in order to better embrace that part of yourself. Like I said, nothing is good or bad until we throw that label onto it. Otherwise, you are just who you are. And in order to fully love who you are, you need to understand why you believe this is good or bad so that you can work on transforming that belief in order to fully embrace that part of yourself and essentially your whole self at the end goal of it all, in order to become fully more who you were meant to be. So I hope that helps. So that concludes this reading, and I hope that you guys found this helpful and informational on what to possibly expect in the week ahead and how to handle these energies. Again, if you guys want a personal reading, you can get a personal reading through my Etsy. And the link to that will be in the pinned comment below. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you liked this video and this information, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, to share it, or subscribe to my channel, comment below, whatever you feel called to do. And I hope you guys all have an amazing and blessed week, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye for now, guys.